Hello and welcome. This video will show you how to update the firmware on your Clarimate. Before we get started, please be sure that you are using the most recent version of the Clarimate application to benefit from the newest improvements to both the software and the firmware. The most recent version of the application can be found on the Clarimate website. If you'd like to see which version you have currently installed, you can look in the Settings menu of the Clarimate app. After installing the most recent version of the app and connecting your Clarimate, you may see one of these messages if there is a new firmware update available. If your Clarimate is connected with a USB cable, simply click the Update button. If your Clarimate is connected with Bluetooth, you will need to connect to the app with a USB cable on a Mac or Windows computer or Android phone. iPhones or iPads cannot be used to update the firmware. If you've been using the Clarimate with our previous app, or you bought a Clarimate that doesn't already have the compatible firmware installed, you will see a message that looks like this when you try to connect to the app. As before, you will need to use a USB cable to connect to the app on a Mac or Windows computer or Android phone. iPhones or iPads cannot be used to update the firmware. To update the firmware, you will need to turn the Clarimate on in recovery mode. To do this, press and hold the two buttons on the left-hand side of the Clarimate. Press and release the power button and continue to hold the two buttons on the left until a yellow light appears. At this point, the app will prompt you to update the firmware. If you are using an Android phone to update the firmware, you may be prompted several times to grant permission to the app to interact with the Clarimate device. When prompted, please check the option to always open the app when the device is connected. If anything goes wrong during the firmware update, such as the cable getting disconnected or your device running out of battery, simply turn off the Clarimate, close and reopen the app, and then put the Clarimate into recovery mode so that the yellow LED is lit, and try again. Happy practicing!